Okay, guys. So, as some of you may know from an earlier video that I did, this is the new to the market, the Yeswelder DP200. It's a dual pulse. The pulse feature on initial release was it was for 220, and it wasn't available on 100 on the 110 volt side. So the welder does have an adapter to drop it down to 110 volt if you want. The software, they're rolling out updates right now. This is a USB updatable welder. So they're rolling out software updates, and they're going to bring the dual pulse and single pulse options to MIG down to the 110. But there was a problem on the early release ones, which this was off of their Kickstarter. This was a very early release one. And what happened was they didn't seal the LCD panel and the front panel together. Dust would get back there if there was like an electrical magnetic field, and as the fan was running and it's in your garage shop, which here, like, it's not a real dirty shop. I don't have multiple people grinding and working, but it still happened immediately. So what they did, and I'll have to go grab it real quick, they sent out a replacement screen that's supposed to seal better. So this right here is the replacement screen. So what you have to do is remove the 3 knobs, pry the adhesive off of the screen that they shipped with, clean it, put the new one on. The new one has a bit of a gasket material around here also. So you have your 3M adhesive perimeter, and then there's a thickness to this gasket. So this is supposed to fix the problem. So to get that screen off, what you're going to need, you're going to need a 3mm wide standard screwdriver. 3mm fits into the holes. So if you take and you rotate these knobs around, you'll see there's a hole in each knob with a flat standard screwdriver. So if you turn these on a 45, gives you a little bit more room. You can get down in here. Let's see here. There we go. Get down in there. Okay, they're tight. Get them started. They start loosening up. Okay, once they loosen up, you can take this, and hopefully you can see that. That's the screw that you're loosening right there. And there's a flat on here that screw's grabbing onto. We'll set that off to the side. So you're going to want that, like I said, the 3mm. You're going to need a little pick, something similar to this. Let me get where you can see me here. Get the screwdriver out of the way. A little pick. That's what you're going to use to get behind and get it started. You're going to need a little bit of glass cleaner. You'll need a paper towel to clean with. So I'm going to take my screwdriver and get these other 2. Get dropped in. And there we go. Get that one loose. Okay, got that one loose. We'll set that one to the side. We'll kick this one off on the 45 this way. Give me more room. Okay, get that one off. So now we have all 3 off, right? So now you can pick a place, pick a corner. I'm going to go up here. That way, if I do put a scratch anywhere, it's going to be under the bezel. It's not going to be seen. I don't want to do it down here. So I'm going to come in here and try to work myself in. Okay, and I'm able to right there. Got the adhesive peeling. Okay. Try to work my way around here. There we go. So you can see I got my finger behind it here. Now I do have a tempered glass screen cover on here, which I have another one I'll put on the new one. That's just in case I do something, drop something, whatever. Instead of hitting the new screen, I'll hit the tempered glass. Try to just get this to release. It's tight. I mean, the adhesive is good that they're using. It's adhered really well. See if I can get behind her with the pick. There we go, and help myself. There we go. Okay. Some of the adhesives left behind. So let me see, show you this. So the difference is that the new one, you can see that perimeter gasket that they added that doesn't exist on this one. All right. Now you could technically pull this one off like I did, and probably add a little bit of anything, a little thin foam, some silicone adhesive. You could, see if you can, I don't know if you're gonna be able to make this out. So this is the inside. Let me see if I can get the light. Okay, so you can see on the inside. See, that was the problem. You see that? So that was getting to the inside. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a little bit of some spray away glass cleaner. This stuff's like everywhere, parts stores and hardware stores, whatnot. We'll just spray a little bit on here. And you can see that same sort of film is on this main display. So we'll go ahead and we'll lightly rub this. Wow. Look at how much was on that display back there. So we'll clean that real nice. Go to a dry area. Make sure we don't have any streaks. Because once we seal it up, it's going to be there forever, right? So now we have our new one. We'll leave the outer plastic on. And we'll take this. See if I can get this red plastic started. Just cut my fingernails. I got almost nothing left. Come on, baby. So I hate doing this. Wishing my wife was here. She's got fingernails. I got nothing to grab it with. There we go. Okay, I got a corner started now. Okay, so we'll leave that peeled back a little bit. Now I'll do the same on this white 3M panel, adhesive panel. Get it started. There we go. Okay. So we got that. And we'll peel that off. So now we've exposed the main adhesive. Try not to touch any of that. Now here's that gasket surface I was talking about. So we have that exposed. Now just to make sure there's nothing on the back side. All right, I feel pretty good about that. So I still have the plastic on the outside here. So now we're going to come in. Line it up. So you got the 3 screw pegs and you got your 2 rubber buttons in there, right? So we're going to go ahead and make sure everything looks pretty good, and it does. So basically we're setting down on the bottom edge here, right? So you could like take it out like this, set it down on the bottom edge, make sure left to right that you're where you need to be, and then once you're happy with yourself, go ahead and start bringing it in. Okay, now I'm going to peel my plastic. Now we're going to make sure that that gasket, that perimeter, is all adhered real nice, right? Because that's what's going to do our protection in the future. So just rub it all. Make sure everything's adhered properly. There we go. Take this. Give it a little spritz on the other side. There's a little bit of the adhesive left from when I peeled that plastic off. So we'll just try to get that film to go away. Flip it to the dry side. There we go. So now, once you have that done, all you have to do now is put these back on. So that, like I said, there's a flat there. So if you have the white tick mark at the bottom, the flat will be up. So you put that one on. Okay, now one thing I am noticing on the center one is that the blind hole that you're pushing the peg into, it's capable to go all the way back against the panel, and that would prevent you from clicking. There's a like a click that is like I call it enter. So you want to make sure you leave a little gap in between the panel and this knob. So snug it up just lightly. See that? Make sure you have at least enough to do that. I'm going to try to tighten it up a hair a bit more. A little bit closer. Yep, still got a click. I'm happy with that. It doesn't take much. You don't need a big gap. So snug that a little bit. Now it's on there. It's on there good. So now these, same thing. You have your two screws. And again, the screw is opposite of the white tick mark. Right? You see the white tick mark on it? So the screw is opposite of that. So we have this one at a 45. So put that one on there. And okay, these ones, they bottom out while leaving plenty of room for the clicker. So we'll go ahead and we'll take that with our 3mm screwdriver. You don't have to scream these things tight. Snug, you know, comfortably snug. That's all you need. This one here, we'll put the tick mark opposite. Put this one same way. This one doesn't bottom out against the panel. Drop into my screw. Plenty tight. Click, click, click. That's it. We're done. Oh, my nose is running. So that's it. So Yeswelder sent those out to remedy the problem. I'll report back and let you know if the problem tries to return again. But you just watch me do it in real time. It took, I don't know what it take, 3-4 minutes total. Making sure everything was clean. Everything's done. It looks like it was never touched. The panel visually is identical to the original. So nothing changed there. Everything's perfect. This one here can get thrown away. And I'll put my screen protector back over that just to protect it. I'll put a link in the description of the, it's like a tablet screen protector that just so happens to be almost identical size as this. It's a 2 or 3 pack on Amazon for, I don't know, $10 or something like that. But I'll put that link on there for you. But there you go. That should take care of the only problem that I've had so far with my Yeswelder, which was the dust getting behind the screen. So 3mm, paper towels, a little bit of cleaner, and a little pick. That's what you're going to need. You'll need screwdriver, pick, paper towel without snots on it, and some cleaner. And a beer, possibly. All right, guys. Thank you very much.